listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name is Arnes.
I can slide it over. I don't have to be as hidden.
We got to talk here. My name's Arnes, right here behind this box.
Yep. So we'll just be hiding off to the side. Anyways, today we got in the King Ghidorah from Hiya Toys from the 2019 film Godzilla King of the Monsters. Also fun. My cat stole my little breath guard thing for this this microphone, so gotta try to be careful and not like scream into it and look at it directly.
Say hi.
Hi. I don't know what he's doing over there. Are you doing the live stream thing?
Yeah, we're going to see if this works.
Might as well test it out while we're in the middle of recording when nobody's going to be watching it anyways.
Right? Perfect. Nobody's going to watch this.
Well, anyways, if you guys would like to pick this guy up after the video, link in the description for KowkisToys.com. You can save yourself 6% off your order using code SteveKowkis at checkout. That's where I got mine from. Took a hot minute because customs sucks and they had it for like 2 weeks.
That is massive, though. Holy crap.
Yeah, this box is gigantic, if you can see. Like I said, to show it off, it is near impossible.
I can't even go back
I'm
anymore.
waiting for Arnes to knock over one of the Robocops on the shelf.
Oh, God, please, not the Robocops.
But yeah, main reason why the box is so big because when you inside the package, it's fully attached other than the tail.
Oh, yeah, there's people saying they're still waiting for theirs for the big bad toy store. Yeah, there is,
Yeah, that's why I got mine from China.
well, even some of them...
So it gets here sooner.
Some of them are still stuck in customs, like you said.
Well, because it was like mine stuck in customs, and then also a Big Bad Toy Store would also be stuck in customs. So they should be getting there soon because, again, I got mine. So by the time they get theirs, I would have already gotten mine from Kowkis. And the fun thing is, they had it in stock a couple of weeks after I got mine.
I think Steve has an addiction, you guys.
Only a little bit. Anyways, since we already got him opened up out of his cardboard prison.
Oh, I got to back up for this. We're just testing out our live thing. Oh, I almost fell off the edge again, Steve.
Yeah, I was going to say, we might have to check the chair. I thought this thing was on the bottom. You might just be hovering. But since we got him opened up out of his cardboard prison, first and foremost, it is a huge action figure. I would say, oh God, I wish I still had the monster arts. Because
You got rid of it?
Yeah, I got rid of all of them but the Mecha Godzilla.
Well, you're a monster.
I needed the shelf space.
Monster Arts was a little bigger than this, though.
Actually, I think with the wings upright, this is a little bigger.
You think so?
In terms of height, it's a little bigger. Wingspan-wise, I think it might be a little... Like, it doesn't go as wide, but it definitely is higher. Because the other thing the Monster Arts has over this one is the heads are bigger. Because the Monster Arts is a more stylized sculpt. So the head's bigger. The necks are... The way they're sculpted, it's straight. So the way they bend is how you would expect. Kind of like the way the tail is here. Well, on the Hiya, you'll see that the way they sculpted it has this bend to it, and then it's posable. Which does kind of hinder the articulation a little bit on this one. Like, the neck section isn't as posable as the Monster Arts one. It still works, but it's not as posable as it was. Same with the tail, which you will have to attach from the package. One thing I've noticed, and complaints seeing people on Facebook, what have you, is the tail's really hard to get in. It was really hard of mine to get into. So it required a crap ton of heat. Like, I had to sit here and have the hair dryer on this bit for about a good 20, 30 seconds. Try to put it in, heat it up some more, wiggled it, popped it in.
Ooh.
It's a bit tight. Now, I don't think this thing's ever going to come off ever again. Also, this tail's a little loose.
Oh, I was going to say, that's a loose one right there. The other side good?
It holds its pose okay. But this one, like, you ain't getting much out of there. Granted, it's still better than the Monster Arts one because mine, and I noticed a lot of people too, tend to fall apart a lot. So you could get it to bend a little bit better than this one's, but it also tends to pop out the ball joints a little more. So there was an issue with that. Then you'll also notice the wings are down.
I do like that. That is definitely way different than the Monster Arts one for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's one of those, because the reason why it's like this is so that you can have it look like it's kind of walking on the ground like you see in some of the poses in the movie. But you kind of have to have it at certain angles. So you have it like straight on, kind of angled. It looks fine. But then if you have it like sideways, is where it starts to look a little off. Especially if you can see the under section, because this back section here doesn't really rotate.
Oh, is it kind of weird that I like it more from like the back view for the wings than the front? Like, yeah, look at that. It looks kind of manly.
I think he's just talking about the giant straps on the back.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to get into a closer look at details in a sec, but I wanted to show that. I guess we could go over the rest of the articulation too. Like I mentioned, the tail's ball joint, the necks can only really go up about here.
Oh,
and then down about here.
Much, is it?
It's pretty much you get a little bit of play side to side for each of them, but it's not like you're going to get the head like wrapping around Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's not going to really be able to do that. So it's posable, but not insanely.
You know what they should have done? They should have sent like an extra head just for Kevin, like the one.
It would be cool to have the damage, or even like the where Godzilla bit it off.
Yeah.
Have like the chunkier. That would be kind of neat. For the price it was, because this is what, $130?
Yeah.
It's about $130 shipped. The other thing too is with the wings, they're actually hinge joints.
Oh, really?
Which is a little bit annoying. I get why it's a hinge joint because it's gonna be able to hold the weight a lot better than a ball joint would. But in order to get it into this position, you kind of have to work the hinge around in order to get it into the position.
That looks like a little pain in the butt.
And also, what's kind of cool too, is for the wings here, there's actually a little nub here. And what this is there's also, you can see there's a slotted section here in each of the wings. So when you're putting it together, it'll actually pop in.
Okay, so I actually really like that idea. That is a
so
solid
the wing will stay
idea.
together. This bottom one is the only one that it doesn't have any way of popping it in. That one you just kind of line it up. And no, you don't have as many visible sections. Oh, it's kind of funny. While I'm assembling this, Casey's starting to learn how to climb on everything. She knows how to get off she can get on and off the couch by herself now.
Does she get out of the plate thing?
Not yet.
Oh, that's when you got to start worrying.
It's too high. I'm starting to get kind of concerned about her bed upstairs because if she were to take a couple of her stuffed animals and use them to climb off of, I think I could have maybe a problem. There we go. That one didn't want to pop in. But she saw me sweeping the other day, so she really likes to grab the broom and dustpan and walks around pretending to sweep. And I made the joke in front of Jessica. I was like, "Oh, look, she's already doing more work." I didn't appreciate my joke. But what's also kind of cool is, unlike the monster arts,
can he stand by himself?
Hold up. I kind of got to angle it back, but ta-da! It can stand without a stand, gentlemen,
Let's see if I can get you guys
ladies and rangers alike.
That looks pretty good.
It is majestic. On a positive note, it does come with stands.
Why? You don't need it.
I haven't actually busted these out. But
Steve's being very loud over here.
what's kind of cool is, one, it gives you extra, because this doesn't really need it, it gives you extra stands for other things.
It looks pretty good.
So like for Mothra or Odan, it gives you more options. But I think, it doesn't show it. But it does come with this piece here, which what this is for the front of the body. So like apply weight. But
Wait, he can do flying?
that's what I'm going to find out. It's got the joint. I don't know if it's going to be able to hold the weight.
Hey, say hi to everyone on camera.
I refuse. Rangers, are you going to say hi to everybody on TikTok?
Yeah, we just got to test it out. We just unlocked it.
I know.
It'll be fun.
Do you have to keep testing it out, though?
Hell yeah,
No,
we're going to go
works
through
now.
the whole review.
This video's kind of sponsored, damn it. All right. Will it hold the...
Whoa, let's see.
I don't...
Oh, there's no way. That thing is hefty.
I was gonna say, I was hoping.
We're about to watch Steve rage on live. Ah, nope.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna hold. But mainly what that's here for is to make sure that Ghidorah isn't gonna tank. So you put these under the wings like you would with the Monster Arts. This is for the front of the chest. You probably need something a little bit more solid.
Oh, that's what I mean. Don't you have like one of those like solid just
Well,
one?
that to be said, you could just
Oh, yeah. There you go.
go down to the nubs, maybe. It's not going to be super impressive looking, but it might give you more points of contact to stand up, though. I did it!
Oh, my God. I am so worried.
Ugh. Ooh.
Please be careful. Oh, you are ballsy, Steve.
There we go. It's flying. Probably want something a little bit more secure, but it can do it.
Jesus.
That would be kind of cool, though, just to have it handy up. Granted, you'd probably be better off just using wires or something.
Oh, yeah. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Probably be the safe bet, but what the hey? We need to make this video as long as possible. So for a closer look at King Ghidorah's details, heads are awesome. One thing, too, is when you get this out of the package, the horns here on the sides were a bit decompressed.
Like they got squished in a package?
They were squished. But if you take a hairdryer to it and just heat it up, it'll reset itself back to the way it was. So I did that for each of the heads. And as you can see, they all look really good. Mouths are painted nicely, also sculpted very accurately like the movie. While the Monster Arts one, it was very stylized and very big. In comparison to this, the way the heads are, they line up with the way the neck is, which is correct. It's also got the sand coloring on the front of the body here that goes along the plated sections here down to tummy, which is, again, accurate for the movie. The skin coloring is sort of like a dark sandy color.
It's definitely more dark. I thought it'd be a little bit more gold for sure.
Well, in the movie, it was this color.
Yeah.
Granted, when I think of King Ghidorah, I think gold.
Yeah.
Which is why I like that special colored version.
I think we're just stuck in the old ways, though.
But it looks so cool. Like, this thing gold would probably pop pretty good.
Beautiful.
I'd be tempted if Kowkis ever wants to send us an extra one. I would paint the crap out of it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. This guy's a little bit pricey, so for you to risk the paint job on it, it's kind of...
Yeah, I could get it to look good. Be honest, I would almost just dry brush it because the way the blacks are, if you went over with the gold, the blacks will show over. Well, yeah. The blacks will still show. Like, it wouldn't take much, but like I said, just the detailing and the airbrushing on the back is fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh, I love it.
I like, too, that the wings are veiny.
Oh, God, yeah, look at that. I didn't even notice that until you said that.
Yeah, and it's even got extra paint on the little claws at the end of the wings.
Well, look at the inside veining. Oh, it is on the outside, too.
Yeah, that's one thing that's nice, too, is both the back and the front are painted.
Yeah.
Like I said, in terms of just paint job, this thing already kind of destroys the Monster Arts in terms of that. Because the original one was so bland looking.
I was going to say, compared to Monster Arts, this is really good.
The special color version, I like the gold on it. I think it's still cool, but then it's like, do you like your 2019 more stylized, or you want something that looks a little more accurate?
But what was the difference in the price, though, between like this one and the special version one?
I think Ghidorah's $180.
The special version?
Yeah, they're both around the same price.
Oh, so it's not that bad then.
Yeah, for an import Japanese figure, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the claws at the end of the tails look really nice. Done with the bone coloring on the outside. Got Ghidorah's legs. Look good too. Feet are solid. It's got the little spiky bits on the side of the thigh there. And overall, just looks super sweet. Love the sculpted detailing. Everything looks pretty well movie accurate. The only thing I would say is, like, because it's got the hinges here, there is a bit of a gap in between.
I see that.
The
but
two
it's not
here.
That big though.
Yeah, it's one of those. You can hide the majority of this, but it's still gonna always have this little piece right here showing through.
But I think I'd rather have it this way than the Monster Art was, though.
Yeah, I like it being a little bit more posable. That because this thing's better attached than the Monster Arts was. Because my Monster Arts especially was a bit terrifying because it could just slide off the side.
No matter what,
damage.
you're gonna have to sacrifice something, and I'm okay with that little gap there for posability.
Yeah, then the material for the wings were a little bit scarier than this. I would still be a bit afraid with this too, especially with the claws here on the side. It falling over could probably crack these pretty easy.
Yeah, just don't hang it like Steve did.
And then I think the only other thing I didn't mention with the articulation is it does have an ab crunch here. So you get a bit of wiggle side to side. You can move forward and back. But because of the weight, it's more than likely going to sag forward a bit. But if you use the wings, you can use that to leverage going backwards. Because then the weight's going to be going towards the back. And then the legs, you get a little bit side to side. A little bit forward and back. It's got a ratchet at the knee. Can rotate a bit at the knee. Second knee can go forward and back too. And the feet can go side to side. And a little bit of rotation there as well.
Yeah, it works out pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Alright, so first some quick comparisons because this guy cannot, it's so big that I have to back up the camera a bit and it kind of breaks the illusion. But for some comparisons, here we have it with the 2019 Hiya Godzilla and the Mothra from Godzilla King of the Monsters. And here it is with the Atomic Breath 2019 and the Rodan 2019, which, as you can see, modified a NECA stand in order to kind of repurpose this for the Hiya, because it's a sweet stand. And here it is with some 2021 figures with Kong and the Mecha Godzilla. This one's the Hiya, this one's the Monster Arts. For some random comparisons, here it is with the X Plus Toho Maniacs Godzilla Tower from Godzilla vs. Gigan and the Lightning Collection. Just saw the little hair just floating in the wind. The Lightning Collection Pudgy Pig from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And finally, because I don't show off enough customs on the channel, here it is with the 1/6 Guyver that I put together. And the custom weathered boss from Public Commando. How come nobody told me that this mouth was dislocated? I just now noticed it because I got a little bit of a better angle. Also, this one head, at least on this one, is a little loose.
That's still not bad at all, though.
Oh no, we played with it too much. It doesn't want to stand anymore.
Well, after the torture you put him through to get him in a flying pose.
It's payback. Alright. A little more slide over.
It looks pretty good, though. Look at that.
Screw it.
Oh!
I want to be able to see us when we're talking about it.
Bad enough I held the phone up the whole time.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, at least this one we actually paid for, unlike the next one.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is just a test, so it will only be in the next video.
Test indeed. But anyways, overall for the Hiya Ghidorah 2019, this thing's awesome.
Oh, God. A lot better than I thought it would be, honestly, because I was really a little bit worried about it because the price. But
yeah, I think the few issues that it really has going for is mainly because of the weights. So some of the joints could be a little bit better. Same with the posability, maybe could be a little bit better too, especially like the neck region. While I like the way it's sculpted, and for the most part, I think for a lot of people, the way it's designed, like you're going to have it kind of looking like this on your shelf anyways. I think most people would have posed it in the same positioning anyways.
yeah, the paint job, though, it looks really good because it's movie accurate, but I would, like you said, the gold, I would appreciate that.
Gold would be cool. If they did another version with it being gold.
Gold and a little bit of fur on him like the original movie. Yeah.
Sold. Now, I guess the big thing is if you already have the Monster Arts and you were thinking about trying to get rid of your Monster Arts and replacing it with this guy.
Oh, God, yes, do it.
Really, though?
Yeah. Because he can stand. Like, what more you want
Yeah,
from
but
him?
you already got the one and you're going to have it. Like, you already have it set up. And I mean, I think if you already own the Monster Arts, I think it's still a good enough figure.
If you own it, sell it, buy this, and keep some money to yourself.
No, because the Monster Arts is only worth like $90 now.
What?
Yeah, because this thing come out, yeah, good luck trying to sell one starters.
Well, okay,
I
never
should
mind.
know.
I take that back. Never mind. My bad.
I painted mine to be, well, sorry. Mine was movie accurate, but I still made it gold.
Yeah.
It's the only difference is I made it look, I wanted it to be shiny than the normal ones. And I still only got 150. So I still lost money. And I put the work into it. And I've seen others selling on Facebook and even eBay. You're looking 90 if you're lucky.
I thought you could get like 180 for them.
Nope.
Yeah, never mind. Scratch that.
So one, you're going to lose money. So you're going to have to still invest money towards this. And to be honest, I think the key sculpt differences between that and this one is mainly the head.
Yeah.
It's really about it. I think is where the stylization really hits hard is the bed's heads being more gigantic. But I think with the other monster arts, it still works with those because, again, they're all kind of stylized.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I would say you want to get this one over that one is if you're planning on buying the Hiya, like all the Hiyas anyways.
Well, Hiyas are cheaper in the long run, though, so I feel like, though, his price will go up more, though.
Oh, for sure. Because this is going to be the one everybody wants.
Yeah.
And I still think it's a really good figure to get. But I'm just saying, like, if you already own the Monster Arts figures and you have the Ghidorah, but you're like, maybe I want to swap the Ghidorah for this one, I would say no. Unless you plan on swapping all of them. Kind of like what I did. If you're planning on getting, like, if you got the Hiya Rodan, Hiya Mothra, Hiya Godzilla to go with this guy, this is the one that, like, if you're already getting those, grab this one.
Yeah.
Like, for me, because I swapped all my Monster Arts for Hiyas.
It was the right thing to do, honestly.
For Monsterverse, anyways. I still Toho Monster Arts is my jam. But Legendaries, I like the way Hiya is doing with them better, and shelf space. But if I wasn't playing, like, if I still owned my Monster Arts, I would probably just keep the Monster Arts.
Really? You prefer Monster Arts over Hiya?
No, I'm just saying if you already own them. Like, there's not a big enough difference for me to really be like, yeah, I need to fork over the extra cash to grab this thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
But because I already have all the other Hiyas, this guy's winning.
Guy.
And it was the same with, he's the next one.
Nice.
And that was kind of what happened with me is I had all the Monster Arts, but then I started getting the Hiyas, really liking the Hiyas, and it was just like, okay, how much Legendary Godzillas do I need? Because I like Legendary Godzilla, but I don't love Legendary Godzilla.
One of each.
Yeah, so it's like I only need really one. So I kind of made the transition and kind of lost money. So that hurt quite a bit. So that's also kind of a negative in swapping out the collections, because if you're already invested in the one, might as well just stick with the one. Kind of thing.
Okay.
But I still think it's really sweet. You definitely should still pick it up. If you don't already have a 2019 Ghidorah, this I think is the definitive version.
Yeah, this one's definitely better.
Yeah, because the only other one I have is like the Bandai vinyl still hanging around.
Even though technically Monster Art's now cheaper than this guy.
Yeah, it's kind of it too. It's like if you already have Monster Arts Godzillas and Khans and what have you, you can get it cheaper now.
Yeah.
And it's almost just, I wouldn't say it's not as good as this, but it's good enough.
It's a good representation. It is what it is.
Like at the price point as it's at now, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because at $90 and it's stylized, not nearly as painted as this, sweet. You want to save some money? Grab that thing. But if you want, like, again, the definitive version of the character, can't really beat this thing.
No, not at all.
And if you guys, again, would like to pick this up for yourself, link in the description for KowkisToys.com. Save yourself 6% using code SteveKowkis at checkout. And they also have free shipping, which I think is the big thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, Big Bad, you still have to pay the shipping. Entertainment Earth, you give still free.
Free shipping if it's over
a
certain amount.
Yeah, which I love Entertainment Earth. Don't get me wrong, because they send us money. You can buy through them, too. And you also don't have to pay up front. But you also wait a lot longer to get it. Like, Entertainment Earth, I think, is one of the last people to get this thing.
Yeah, sadly.
So, pick your poison with that one. Anyways, help us defeat those kaiju by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys that keep up the day with channel and donate, greatly would appreciate. Also on our Etsy shop, we also have beams for this thing too, which I found out for somebody that the beams were made for Monster Arts. Still work on this guy too.
Does it fit?
It does fit.
Nice.
I tested that out the other day. I don't think I still have a beam hanging on here.
I don't see one over here.
I had one hanging out, but I think they're all on my craft table currently because I wanted to check it out. But also go in the description, check that out as well. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.